Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Oaklawn Park here on Saturday. It is March the 18th, 2017. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Oaklawn. There are three of them. But before I get onto that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Stakes races I'll be looking at are races 7, 8, and 10. The 10th race is the featured Rebel. So let's get on to it, starting off race number 7 from Oaklawn. It's the 31st running of these Airy Stakes, grade 2 purse $350,000. It's for fillies, mares, 4-year-olds, and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses going the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the dirt course. Mile and a 16th, and I show this diagram. It gives me a second to look down at my notes, so just bear with me. Mile 16th. My top pick in this one, I'm going to go to the 6 horse, number 6, Eskin for Money. Going to go 6-2-7-4 in the superfecta, but number 6, Eskin for Money, 3-1. Javier Castellano is coming in to ride this Todd Pletcher trained 5-year-old mare out of Escondrea. Most recently, this horse has started on the 18th of February at Gulfstream Park in the Grade 2 Royal Delta Stakes. This horse finished third by 11 1/4 lengths that day. Had a wide post draw from post position number 5 out of 6. You don't want to be wide at Gulfstream Park going mile 16th. This horse did, and closed up a tiny bit, but it just wasn't her day to win. She was on also a little bit of a layoff start before in the Grade 3 Rampart at Gulfstream Park mile on December the 17th. This horse won by 3 1/4 lengths and ran an incredible run. She won twice in 2016. Out of the 2 victories, I think that was her best. She really showed her heart. She dueled with the leaders, got the lead, and took off clear. Very nice victory. Start before here in New York at Belmont Park in the Turnback, the Alarm Handicap. This horse finished third by 12.5 lengths. Had a lot of traffic trouble that day. Was a little bit wide, and she was under the urging most of the race. Didn't really move forward. It was her first start since the Summer Colony Stakes at Saratoga mile late on August 22nd. She did finish 4th that day. Again, she was wide going mile late. Did not want a wide trip at Saratoga either. But here I think this horse should have a good start. She had some nice races. I'm trying to beat the 2 horse Tiara's Promesa. She looks very, she's at 3-5. She looks like she could get beat here today, and I think this horse can maybe do it. So to recap my bets for the 7th race from Oaklawn, it's the 31st, It's the 31st Azari Stakes. Gonna go with the 6 horse Eskin for Money. Gonna go 6-2-7-4, 6-2-7-4. To race number 8 now from Oaklawn Park. The 8th race, it's the 69th running of the Essex Handicap. Purse $250,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 8 horses going the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track. This is sort of the local prep race, I would guess, for the Oaklawn Handicap coming up at the end of the meet in about 4 weeks' time. Mile 16th. And my top pick again, I'm going to go to the same duo I had last race, Todd Pletcher and Javier Castellano with the 8 horse Made from Lucky. I'm going to go 8-2-4. I'm going to do a trifecta here, 8-2-4. But my top pick, number 8, Made from Lucky, Javier Castellano, 7-2 out of Looking at Lucky. Most recently, this horse had started on 28th of January at Gulfstream Park, mile 8th in the Poseidon Handicap. This horse finished third by 4.5 lengths behind Imperative and Stanford. Stanford did win last week. Next start out in the, what do you call that race? The Challenger, I believe, at Tampa Downs. But this horse, he was a little bit wide that day and clipped heels. After that, didn't have a lot left and took a lot out of him. Coming here today, I think this horse should do well. He is 2-0 over the surface. That does scare me a little bit, but I think a good horse could really run a very good race. Start before at Gulfstream Park, mile 16th in the Grade 3 Harlan's Holiday. This horse finished 4th by 5 3/4 lengths, and just really didn't do a lot that day. It just wasn't her day to win. It was the horse's first start since the Excelsior Stakes at Aqueduct on April 9th, going a mile and a quarter. This horse finished second by half length, set the pace early on, then lost to Kid Cruz. But this horse, for finishing second, fought back a little bit. This horse did not win at all in 2016, but did win in 2017. Last victory for this horse came the West Virginia Derby at Mountaineer. She did win by 1.5 lengths, and had a clear, easy victory. I think today this horse should have a great run, coming back to a little lesser quality horses. Watch out for this one to run a big one. So to recap my bets for today's 8th race from Oaklawn, it's the 69th Essex Handicap. Gonna go with the 8 horse Made from Lucky. Gonna go 8-2 4, 824 in the tricast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 10, the 10th race from Oaklawn. It's the featured 57th running of the Rebel Stakes, grade 2 per $900,000. That makes me laugh so much. $900,000 for this race. It's for 3-year-olds. We have a field of 11 3-year-olds going distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track. 1 mile 1/16. And my top pick on this one, I'm going to go to the 5 horse, number 5, Untrapped. Going to go 5-10 4-7. 5-10 4-7. Number 5, Untrapped. 8-1. Irad Ortiz Jr. is on the Steve Asmussen trained 3-year-old colt out of Trap Shot. Most recently, this horse has started on the 25th of February at the Fairgrounds, mile 16th, in the Grade 2 Risen Star. This horse finished second by 2 lengths that day. Was a little bit wide that day, had a little bit of traffic trouble, but got up for second. If this horse can have a clear trip today, I think this horse can win. Start before at the Fairgrounds on the mud, mile 70 yards, in the Grade 3 Lake Command. Horse finished second by 1/4 lengths, and was a little bit wide that day. Closed up a little bit again that day, but just had traffic trouble. This horse has to stay away from traffic here today. This horse's only victory came in a main special weight at the Churchill Downs 6.5 furlongs, November the 20th. Horse won by 5 1/4 lengths, got the lead in the stretch, and took off clear. Very nice victory. I think this horse can go the distance. I think this horse, like I said, if this horse has a clear, easy trip, I think this horse could win. Gets Irad Ortiz on for the first time, which I think will be a great plus for this one. So to recap my bets for the 10th race from Oaklawn, it's the 57th Rebel Stakes. Gonna go with the 5 horse Untrapped. Gonna go 5-10 4-7. 5-10 4-7. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Good luck, everybody.